So in this video, I'll reveal my step-by-step plan on how to become a millionaire, and also I'll reveal my backup plan, which is slightly different. If everything goes wrong, I'll still be a retired millionaire. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Euan, and on this channel we talk about personal finance and investing in the stock market. So if that's something that tickles your fancy, then hit the like button. And don't forget to enter the £100 giveaway. The link is in the description and all the information is down there. And please remember, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a random dude on the internet. So please do your own research before investing your capital. So I can't speak for everyone, but me personally, I've always wanted to be a millionaire and have lots of money so that I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, blah, blah, blah. So I guess the goal is actually financial independence, but millionaire has a better ring to it and got you to click on the video, so sorry for that. So like with any goal, you need to have a plan. So this is my plan, my step-by-step guide on how to become a millionaire. My plan consists of two parts, one being the best case scenario and one being the worst, but they actually both lead to being a millionaire. There's just a slight difference in how long it takes. So let's start with the best case scenario to begin with, because we might as well aim for the moon. And if it all goes blue tits up, then we will end up in the stars. So step one, first I need an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months. And here is one I made earlier. This emergency fund will help me pay my bills and live if I lose my job or get cancelled on YouTube, or more likely TikTok. Personally, I've gone with 6 months of expenses because I feel that's safer, especially with everything that's going on at the moment. But I am aiming for 12 months, so I will be contributing to get it to 12 months. Step two is open a tax-free account. In the US, it is an IRA, and in the UK, it's an ISA. So very, very similar products. You can open a stocks and shares ISA with Trading 212, and the link is in the description if you want a free share. Or you could go with something more institutional like Vanguard or Hargreaves Lansdown or Fidelity or something similar like that. I personally chose Trading 212 as it has no fees for buying and selling stocks, and there's no ISA fee or anything like that. There's almost no fees at all, apart from stamp duty, which is a UK tax, and of course expenses that are related to a fund that you're buying into, perhaps, so like an ETF. So with a stocks and shares ISA, you can only deposit £20,000 per year, but if you're depositing that every single year, then you're going to be doing very, very well for yourself in the future, as long as you pick the right funds or companies or whatever you want to invest into. Step three is me needing to invest into the S&P 500 using an index fund or an ETF. I'm personally going the ETF route because they're a lot more easy access and the fees are lower. The S&P 500 ETF that I'm personally invested into is called the VUSA, that's VUSA, and this tracks the S&P 500, which is the 500 biggest companies in the USA. The reason that I'm investing in the S&P 500 is it has a history of very, very decent returns. So around 9.7% from 1965 all the way up to 2018. So that is pretty decent. So although it is decent, past performance cannot be an indicator of future performance. So I'm going to take it down to 8% just to factor in the potential that it doesn't perform as well in the future. So all the figures will be based off this 8% return. Step four is consistently investing every single month, every payday into the S&P 500 that we were talking about earlier. And at the moment, I'm investing around 16% of my income, but my income is slightly changing at the moment. It is on an upward trend because I'm doing both this YouTube and obviously my job. So I'm trying to not spend too much money, lifestyle inflation, and put away more money for investing into the channel and of course this millionaire plan. 16% of my income currently is around £380 per month. If I consistently invested this every single month at a rate of 8% return, then I will reach the millionaire status after 32 years. Bear in mind, this includes the 14k that I've already invested in my portfolio, so it does change if you start from zero, but it's actually only 35 years. So 3 years difference from starting from zero is not actually too bad, so not a huge difference. So although this is great, and I'll be a millionaire when I'm 57, I still want to improve and invest more. So my plan is to max out my tax-free account by investing the whole 20k over a year. So currently, because my income is still on the rise and we're still growing the income, I currently can't invest 20k a year, but hopefully we'll get there fairly soon. If I did manage to get there, then I'd be investing £1,666 every single month into my ISA. And this would completely max it out. If I can get to this point and max out my ISA, then I'll be a millionaire, hit the £1 million mark after just 18 and a bit years. So I would be mid-40s, I'd be 43, and whew, that would be nice, wouldn't it? So that's the plan, and if I can get there by just investing $1,600 every single month, I know it's a lot, but I'll be a millionaire in just 18 years. So it is definitely worth the sacrifice if you can do it, but obviously that is a lot of money. And if you did happen to start from zero, it actually only takes you 20 years, so only 2 years difference. So maybe it's time to get started. So that's all well and good, but what happens if I can't afford to invest that much and I get cancelled on YouTube and TikTok and my job stops paying me or something, or I have to go part-time, blah, 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 blah. Then I would have to implement the backup plan. So let's say I can only afford to invest £150 every single month, which I know is a lot for some people, but that would be the minimum for me because I know this plan is going to work. Then I would actually hit the £1 million mark after just 42 years. Or not just, it's quite a lot. So even with cutting the deposits and only investing £150 every single month, I would still be a millionaire after 42 years. So I'd be 67, which I know is a long way away, but that is the age of retirement. So you retire a millionaire, what's not to like? I mean, £150 a month to live a really good retirement, and that's not even including your pension and your national insurance and blah, blah, blah. So you'd be living a very comfortable life if you managed to do that. I'll definitely take this as a backup because although it's a long time in the future, it still sets us up for a retirement. So can't complain. So say for example you had £0 invested at the moment and you wanted to start, you could still hit that £1 million mark after 46 years. But along with your pension, along with your national insurance, and along with this £1 million, you'd be doing all right. So essentially the key to all of this is to invest consistently and invest as much as possible at the start so you can let compound interest do its thing and multiply, multiply, multiply. And when you get to the ripe old age of 60 or 50 or 40, depending on how aggressive you are, you will be a millionaire. So it's not going to be easy, it's not going to take 5 minutes, but you definitely can do it. And as the saying goes, good things come to those who wait. So that has been my step-by-step plan to becoming a millionaire, and also my backup plan for becoming a millionaire just a lot further in the future. What do you think? Do you think it's achievable? Do you think you're going to do it? Do you think this is just a load of cod's wallop? But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. And another thing that people will probably mention in the comments is about inflation. And obviously inflation will have an impact. So this £1 million may not be worth as much as it is now. However, it is still £1 million and you'll still be better off in the future than you are now. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please do like the video, comment, subscribe, all the other things, and enter the giveaway because that'd be really good. And you're supporting a good cause. So I'm not a millionaire, but I'm trying to help you become one. So peace. So that has been my step-by-step plan. So that has been my step-by-step plan to becoming a millionaire. So that has been